freestyle videos. Okay, it's going to be as quick as I can possibly make it. I am a straight man who is 100,000%, or 100% if we're going to be realistic, okay with gay people. I've never met one gay or lesbian person who I've ever thought they deserved my hatred. I've dealt with the real world, people who've had harder lives than me, people who are good people, and that the world wants to see another way, or see one way or another, which doesn't make any fucking sense. And I'm sitting here watching this great TV program called When We Rise. It makes me think of Donald Trump. I'm sorry, I'm not a presidential nor a disrespectful to either side of the fucking status coin, but I just find this man to be a disrespectable, deplorable, awful individual when it comes to these kind of things, which do matter, whether he sees so or not. Not everyone on earth is a 35-year-old prostitute getting paid for to come marry a quote-unquote husband 20 years ago, like his wife. We all have to live our lives. So we actually have to live our lives, minus someone taking care of us or doing everything on earth for us. So my basic point here is, the proponent of my point is I come off as a dick right now, is basically to come off as a dick, which I'm okay with, because this is a person who is a straight man who's standing up for gay people, which is just fine. We are standing up for lesbians. We are standing up for people who deserve someone to stand up for them. And we are showing the world that there are strong fucking individuals who will stand up for them. Not to say that they aren't. No disrespect at all. I would never do that. I'm not that guy. But just a matter of just to let the world know there are strong people who will stand up for them and will stand up with them. I will stand with them in every face and facet of this fucking world. All the hardest parts, all the easiest parts, because that's just it. When I see them succeed and fucking have a better life, I know. And that's not them. What I'm saying is I'm saying I will fight for all of you, everyone on earth. And yes, I'm just going to come off any way you want to see. Hispanic, Native American, Black, white, Middle Eastern, everything in between. And by the way, Muslims, you don't deserve any disrespect like this shitty fucking country is showing you. It's basically a new witch hunt. It's basically the equivalent of what they did to gay people and what they did to black people and what they did to every other person in the past. So, Middle Easterns, just a note, I salute you. I know you've been through more than me, and I know America is the actual enemy. And I know that we're the actual people in your country making your life harder. You're not in our country making our life harder. That's a pile of garbage. And a fucking bullshit situation. It's just a lie. So, here's a notion. Let's have some respect for our fellow people. So, to the people, like right now, the reason this whole video is for Donald Trump, which I'm okay with, by the way. I'm okay with Donald Trump. I'm just saying I'm putting up a fuck you to people who think that, like, he's a dick and this and that. If he can understand people with his little uber fakey Christian shit and can actually understand people for who they are, then I'll have respect for him. But what he needs to actually understand is that not everyone is exactly the same, and that it's not wrong to be a gay person or a straight person or a black person or a white person or a Mexican or whatever the fuck else in between, or Asian or whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter. We are not the enemy. No one is the enemy. An aborigine, whatever the fuck you want to say you are, it doesn't matter. But what I want to make a point and a notion of is real people like me, who are average white dudes and rappers and metalheads. I've been worked for a long time for a reason in this field. We stand up for ourselves and we stand up for fellow people who deserve to be stood up for. We're real. This is America. This is America. Real. standing up for your fucking fellow people. Showing that it's not easy nor simple. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't matter if you're exactly the same or entirely different. We fucking respect each other. Because we're real human beings. We're not perfect and we're not shit either. We're not pathetic nor wonderful. We're here. We're not bad. We're not good. We're in between. We're just fucking people. So, the main notion that I'm making, if I could make a last point ditch effort, would be the simplest one of all. I'm really pissed off and worried that people like Republican whatever boy is going to make it so these people, all their hard work for literally like 40 years goes down the drain, which is just not right. No one deserves that. And especially not people who are actually good people. Smart people, friendly people, intelligent people, just worthy people, worthwhile people, bottom line, people. Let's look, people. So let's take off the label attached to the word people and let's just say people. And let's not hate on people for HIV, AIDS, things that they wouldn't choose for themselves, or even to be gay or lesbian, because, or to be straight, or to be black or white, whatever. People just we are who we are. There's no choices involved, so there's no reason to judge another person for who they are or what they are. There's only a reason to accept each other and understand each other as human fucking beings. I hope that I can somehow possibly at least make a difference. I don't know that I'll be free or locked up or dead or alive or whatever in between, but all I can say is that this is the longest video I'll ever post for the next, that I can say, foreseeable future. And it's the most important, the most needed to be said. Let's have respect for each other. Let's be good to each other. And let's love each other. We're all people. We're good people. Been to every gay or straight or lesbian person in between, especially if they're having a hard time. I got your fucking back. There are people out here who have your fucking back. Michigan, peace, love, Big Smoke, half dead. I wish you guys just a wonderful life. Just memories that will make your life worth living, and just that your family accepts everything, you know. Just that's just it. I live for my family, and Connor Decatur, I have nothing but love for you, son. I will only ever have love for you, son. Mikey Decatur, same thing. My other son, I have nothing but love for you. And Rhiannon, same thing. Nothing but love for you. Guys, just take care. And I hope that you, if I could instill something in my children or in people in general, it would be that we have a good life and a good world. Be good to each other. I'll never be the cruel guy. I'll only be the cool guy. You know, I won't even be the cool guy, but I won't be the cruel guy. So, you guys take care. And I wish you all luck and love in your lives. Blessings.